Welcome back to Ask the Expert, where we bring you local industry leaders and experts to learn more about their organization and what they're doing in the community. I'm Angie Lynch with the Boom Real Estate Group, brokered by American Way. Today, we're at GMG talking with the Executive Vice President, Andy Wilke. Learn more about him, this great organization, and all that they do for our community and local businesses. Let's go chat. I'm here joined by my friend, Andy Wilke. You are the Executive Vice President of GMG.
That's correct.
Accurate. Okay.
Yes.
Can you kind of tell everyone what exactly GMG is?
So, Greater Mankato Growth, we are the Regional Chamber of Commerce and Economic Development Organization for the Greater Mankato region. Our roots go back to 1868, which is the year that Minnesota State Mankato was actually founded as well.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, but it's an organization that just supports businesses throughout the community. The organization has evolved over the years to include many different business units, including Visit Mankato, which is tourism, our downtown partnership, which is our Main Street program, and then Green Theme, because as folks may know, agriculture is a big deal in southern Minnesota. Mm-hmm. And then on top of all of that, we also do economic development work with our Regional Economic Development Alliance, which is a partnership with our 6 cities and 2 counties in the region to help support new business, current business growth, and some other things as well. So we do a lot of things to help support the business community.
I think it's great. I feel like recently just kind of really got into my involvement with GMG, and I've loved it. Last year I was a young professional, and then they kicked me off because I turned 32 one too many times for their
You should have
age.
stayed in.
I literally asked if I could. I said, well, what if I showed up to these developments? And she was like, please don't. I was like, I don't want to put Brittany up. I don't want to put her in a situation. But now, what if Jake's going to kick me out?
I know people. We can keep you in. So.
Okay. I might show up to one if I see it. I think a big thing too is people need to realize it's not the city of Mankato. They're separate, but you guys do work together, obviously. But I think the main growth or main part of GMG is businesses and kind of the community in itself, not necessarily city things.
Correct. Yeah, we are not the city of Mankato or North Mankato, but we do work very closely with our city partners because we believe very strongly that we need all the smart people in a room to solve all the big problems our community has. And that's private business, our public partners, and our nonprofit partners as well. Yeah.
You do a lot of advocacy for like lobbying for the kind of the government side of, how do I say this? Like the government side of like the things for GMG and like watching out for like small business, and you're up at the Capitol. Talk about
one of the things
explain more what you do that makes more sense what I just said.
One of the things that's really important to us is advocating for our members and the marketplace itself. So we think that it's very important that we have a presence at the state capitol, that we have a presence in Washington, D.C., and then of course even at the local level with our city councils and county commissions to make sure that those groups understand what's important to our members and how they can help build our economy and grow our business community. And so I often say that I'm a lobbyist who also helps run a chamber of commerce on the side.
I love it.
And that's really where my passion lies, is in the advocacy space. So part of what we do at Greater Mankato Growth is we have an advocacy committee that helps advise on what are the important issues for our members. We put together a set of policy priorities on an annual basis to talk about what are the things we're going to do. And then a sign of things to come this fall, we'll actually be doing candidate forums.
Really?
So we'll get together council folks, county commission, state legislators, and even congressional races. We'll get candidates together in a room and we'll ask them tough questions about what they want to do if they get elected and want to represent our region.
I love that.
Yeah.
You went to West, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, right. But I went to East for a little bit and my brain is not great. And so I don't remember a lot of stuff. So I'm like, which one was it? Because we went to high school together.
Yes, I'm a Scarlet.
Yes. You knew obviously Tim. So like, do you, Governor Walz?
Yeah. Well, I only knew him as Coach Walz.
Okay.
At the time, but I actually never had him as a teacher.
Oh, really?
I think it's really something that sparked a sort of our generation or our class like interest in getting involved in not necessarily politics, but like just being an engaged citizen and seeing an example there of like what can happen if you really plug in and start to pay attention. So seeing that as an example, I think has inspired a lot of folks to say, hey, this is worthwhile for my time. And I really encourage folks to do that. Whether you support the policies or not, that's a different thing, but get engaged and be informed.
And I think what's great too about like GMG is you're nonpartisan.
Correct.
Right?
Nonpartisan.
Nonpartisan.
You're nonpartisan.
Yes. So it's whatever is best for the organization, our community, if that's red, blue, green, pink.
Yeah, that's exactly right. We represent our members.
Yeah.
So the advocacy work that we do, that I do, represents the sort of the wishes of our members. So I wouldn't be advocating on things unless our members told us that's what's important to them. So it's nonpartisan. We have friends across the aisle of anybody.
Play well with others.
We're pro-business, pro-marketplace, and just trying to help improve the lives of folks here in Greater Mankato.
I love it. Tell everyone a little bit about yourself, how you were, I know obviously you're from here,
Yeah,
but this is kind of second career for you. And I think you
Yeah.
kind of found your home and what you shine at this. I know you've said before too, I told you this, I'll tell you on camera, but you say like you don't like doing public speaking and that's not your thing, but
Don't
you
give away all my
but you get
secrets.
up there and you do so great. You would have no idea. I'm not a big person like in front of a group. I can do it. I don't love to do it though.
Yeah, well, I consider myself an introvert.
Yeah, that's
which
so funny.
kind of blows people away.
Yeah.
But when I get to talk about things that are passionate about me, like really the energy, like you can see it. And I think that I found a role here at GMG that lets me use that energy for things that I really believe in. So, but I'm a boomerang. So I grew up in Mankato and I actually had a chance to leave. I left to pursue a career in commercial real estate. Worked for a company that owns shopping centers across the country. So I lived in West Des Moines, Iowa, and Augusta, Georgia.
They have good golfing there, right?
Yes.
Is Augusta National?
Yes. So I have
Is that the Masters?
I was able to go to the Masters
Oh,
tournament
really?
each year that I lived down there.
Nice.
I actually had an employee who worked for me who
Okay.
had tickets.
Really?
So he was smart enough to know I should let the boss go
For
to
sure.
the Masters tournament.
I register to try to get them, but
Oh,
I've
yeah.
yet to.
Everybody
win.
does.
Yeah.
And then my wife and I, we were able to come back to Mankato in 2016, worked at River Hills Mall for a few years, and then had an opportunity to kind of switch careers and come to Greater Mankato Growth. And I've been here since 2021. So it's
What were
5
you
years.
originally hired to do?
So I was originally hired to do business development and advocacy. So
Oh.
it's kind of more
Yeah.
like loosely just supporting businesses on the economic development side. But one thing that is constant with nonprofits is change.
Yeah.
And so as things have evolved, I've taken on more and more things. And so now my role is I oversee the Chamber of Commerce, our membership, our programs, events, and then I do advocacy across the entire enterprise. And so that's really fun for me. And then, of course, we have Della Schmidt, our CEO,
Yeah.
who oversees the whole thing.
Yeah.
And it's been great to work with her. She has 30 years of experience
Yeah.
in this industry, and we've learned a lot from her.
Because she's been 2 years?
2 years?
Yeah.
Yes. That's today. Was the anniversary of the Rapidan Dam.
Yes.
That was her first day of work.
Oh, stop.
Yeah.
Welcome. Yeah.
Welcome to Mankato.
Good luck. I'll be like, can swim.
Yeah.
That's wild. Her and I go to church together. So
Great.
I know her. She's pretty great. What is one thing you think people watching this that maybe aren't members or their business is members and they aren't active members, that you think kind of about the GMG that they should get involved with?
Yeah, one of the things that is great about GMG is we do some big events like business after hours that people hear
We're
about.
hosting in September.
Yes, which I can't wait to be
It's going to
at.
be crazy.
But we're more than just business after hours.
Right.
So we have a lot of programs that help support our members, like our young professional program.
Which is great. Anyone under the age of 40.
And that's kind of a loose number. But we have the largest young professional program in the state of Minnesota.
That's
Here
awesome.
in Mankato.
That's awesome.
And that's all designed to recruit young people to be in Mankato, to stay in Mankato. And then we also do some other programs like Leadership Institute.
I've heard that's wonderful. I've known a
yes.
couple of people that are graduates of it and said it's fantastic.
There's over 1,500 graduates
That's
in
awesome.
Mankato that have graduated in that program. It's going to be entering its 44th year.
Did you do it?
I've been through it.
Yeah.
It's been great. And the best part is you get to go and do an overnight trip in St. Paul and go to the Capitol and meet with legislators and the Supreme Court justice and
that's
all those things and learn how to be an
fancy.
engaged citizen. That's my favorite part there. Beyond that, we also do some things in the background that people maybe don't see. So economic development is kind of this word that people just like, what does that mean? Well, there are always businesses looking to expand or to grow and come into a marketplace. And a lot of that work gets done kind of in the background that people don't see. So when new businesses want to come to a marketplace, oftentimes they'll call us and say, hey, we're looking at Mankato, here's some things we're looking for. How can you help us? And we provide that support working closely with our city partners to do that. And so we're really proud to be able to help grow the economy in Mankato, because that helps grow our workforce and our talent and our tax base, and helps expand that quality of life here in Mankato.
I love it. I'm on the email now for the commercial real estate of what people are
Good.
looking for, which I literally had no idea you guys did that, but I think that's such a great benefit. And we were talking to Jake and Holly. Yes,
Callahan, yep.
Callahan. And they were talking about just like overall like statistics and numbers for like the commercial piece of it, and kind of what the streets are getting for traffic, and kind of tracking different people and whatnot. And it was, I'm like a data nerd. I love stuff like that. So I like had no idea you guys offered that. And he's like, oh, anything you want, just let me know.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
We have a ton of tools like that at our disposal. And so that's one of the cool things is you've got this natural marriage of sort of a chamber of commerce and economic development work coming together.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of Greater Mankato Growth, because we used to be separate organizations.
Oh.
But back, it's almost 20 years ago now.
Yeah.
You had the chamber over here, the economic development over there, the tourism group somewhere else,
City.
and it all came together under one roof.
Oh, sure.
So we're the only organization in the state that has this structure, which means there's a lot of efficiencies.
Mm-hmm.
And so if I'm working with a member on a challenge, I can go call Holly or Jake, or I can walk over to their office, I guess, and say, hey, I need some information.
Yeah.
Can you help me? And boom, it's done.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. Where do you see, like, is there anything kind of fun coming? Where do you see like the growth of Mankato next 5-10 years? What does that kind of look like? Or what do you hope it looks like?
Well, we are really blessed that there's a lot of folks in Mankato that continue to invest, both who are from Mankato and then some new folks as well. So we'll be hearing more and more about some of those investments here in the coming weeks. We're really excited for that. But seeing some of the investment downtown is just really thrilling. And folks that in my industry that hear what's going on in Mankato, they're very jealous of what we have going on. So we're just really excited to tell that story and continue to promote the marketplace. Internally, one of the things that we focus on is, we're a chamber of commerce, right? Which, maybe sometimes has some connotations that come along with that. 20 years ago, my father was actually on the board of directors for Greater Mankato Growth.
Oh,
and so one of the things I tell my team is I don't want to be my father's chamber of commerce.
Yeah.
We need to think about the future generations, how we're going to support the community for the long run. And so we need to continue to evolve and change and adapt to make sure we're supporting the needs of our members and the business community.
And I feel like you guys are doing a good job about that. And I know you mentioned, obviously, the business after hours isn't the end all be all of what it is, but it's really fun to go to. There's always free food and free. Well, I don't drink, but
there's usually drinks.
Well, maybe you have to pay for them. I don't know. You can get a soda. You'll give me the tickets. I'm like,
yes,
I'll give them away. But you see a lot of younger people. And I think some people used to think it was like the old boys club. It's a certain age demographic, and a lot of the people look the same that run the town. And I think that's changing. And I think you see a lot more people. I still consider myself like young.
Of course. We're still 26, right?
Well, I've been 32. I think I can pull off.
My head, I'm 26.
Well, yeah, right. My body's not 26 anymore. But I think you see a lot of like younger business professionals getting involved, having a voice that's being heard, and sharing ideas and being heard, and just kind of how the demographic has changed a little bit. I think that's wonderful. And I think too, like all the different changes and the buildup of Mankato's had in the last, like we said, both from here, and I call it a boomerang too. I left and came back. Is some people don't recognize it, but I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I think you come and you drive down and see our mini little high rises and whatnot, or taking, like, we're across the street from the Civic Center, like the old building with the new, and just preserving what was there, but adding on to it. And I love the art that we have here. Yeah. I think it's just wonderful, but kind of what we're doing, I think, is great.
Yeah. And the art walk is something that came out of what was then the City Center partnership that was born out of Greater Mankato Growth to help revive sort of the downtown area of Mankato and North Mankato. So Old Town, South Front Street, etc. And those are some of the things that are a product of our work that we've continued to do over the years. And it's incremental progress over time that continues to add up. Yeah. And so we're really proud of that.
I love it. Well, we could chat all day. Sure. Is there anything I didn't cover that you want people to know?
I think we've covered a lot of ground. We're just really excited for the summer and getting outside. Our Songs on Lawn series is great. We've got golf coming up, and then we've got some other exciting things coming in the fall. And stay tuned. In August, we're going to be coming out with some new programs and opportunities for folks to get involved in the Chamber in 2027.
Oh, I love it.
Yes.
That's exciting. Thank you. This was awesome. I
It was awesome.
appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
Stay tuned until next time.